So what I want to do here today is I'm going to quickly show you how I use Google AI Studio and how you can use it also to help build out more leads and build up your small business. So we're going to jump over here to the Google AI Studio. So in here you pretty much have options to do whatever you want to do to build your apps, create your content, create images, the whole lot. But what we want to do here is two different things, and pretty much they're going to tie into each other. First, what we want to do is help generate more leads, and from there we're going to help create an Instagram ad based on the information we're getting from the leads. So all I do here is open up down here, go to build over on the left hand side, and pretty much from here what we want to do is build an app. Now I have the app already built, but I'm going to quickly show you exactly how I went about doing it. So with Gemini AI, it pretty much gives you the opportunity to build your app on a certain block. So you can have it powered by Nano. You can have it create conversational voice apps, use Google search data, use Google Maps data, the whole lot, AI powered chatbots. So you can see here all these are already built, that all you have to do is attach these into your app, and from there it's going to build out the app based on whatever the information is. So for me, what I've done is I've built the app and I've used Google search data, and I think it was Google Maps data. And the idea here is what I want to do is I'm trying to get a list of potential leads in an industry in a certain region or area, and from there what it's going to do is I'm going to create let AI basically create my image for me to pretty much set up the ad and to run your ads to help obviously generate more leads and potentially grow your business. So first things first is I clicked Google search data. I put in a very basic prompt, all of explaining pretty much what I said to you there that time, and from there we pretty much had this app built out. So you can see it only took a few minutes basically to build it on the left hand side. It built out the entire code for us. Again, I have no idea how to code. It's completely I suppose simple for anyone to kind of jump into. And from there we have our input field. So I'll try and make this bigger. And all I want to do here is I'm wanting to look for just coffee shops, and what we're going to do is just put it in where I am from Wexford. And what we want to do is Wexford, Ireland. And again, hopefully it works live. So roughly took about 2 minutes to kind of generate this. Coffee shops, Wexford, Ireland is found at the moment 11 leads. It's given me obviously their phone numbers, email, or websites wherever available. And again, the key here is, I suppose, it's obviously maybe it's not going to collect every single one because it's based on off search and business page. So one of the key things here, I suppose, if you don't see your own shop appear in this, you may need to look into a bit deeper to see what's the problem here. But you can see here we have the phone number, we have the email address. Click on the email address, escape out of this. Brings us to the actual website of what it is. So now that you have the information here, obviously, of our leads, and our next step is to see, we could create our Facebook ad, or we could create our image for our Facebook ad or Instagram or whatever platform it is, and it's going to allow you to target them areas, target them regions, learn a bit more of what each kind of, I suppose, business does, how they operate. You will have to kind of dive a little bit deeper into this to kind of get the actual problems or potential problems that you might have. But as I said, we have a starting point here for your own small business, looking to generate more leads without having to go out and do a massive amount of extreme work physically, maybe going to the shops or going to the stores or locations to learn more about them. So with this, what you could have is you could have an export button to export it into a PDF or export it into a CSV Google Sheets form, again just to keep maintaining it all. And obviously it gives us a breakdown of all the sources here. So one of the key things here to remember is if you can see your business and it's not being obviously listed up there, if you can't see it, sorry, and the key here is you can see where AI is pulling all the information from. It may be worth to kind of see, can you get yourself located on this, because what's going to happen is AI is not going to get your information, and when Google Chrome starts doing more search and things like that, if it's not pulling it up in the likes of this, it's more than likely not going to pull it up for you in searches, so you're going to lose a massive opportunity or traffic from that. So now that we have the information, our next step is we jump over here to ChatGPT, and with ChatGPT all I've asked it to do is pretty much create a prompt for me. And if I scroll up here, I want you to create a prompt, goes over the basic information about it. The idea here is to try and offer marketing services, which is in this case my small business, and from there it's going to generate the prompt for me and hopefully create the image for me. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy that code. And just before we go any further in this, and check out obviously the school community here that I'm just really starting to push now. You can learn more about how we use AI, how AI can be used in your business. And the big focus here is going to be helping small business owners and build your business online and pretty much incorporate AI into it. You can see here I have a load of different AI tools. If you're still not 100% sure on it, there's a link, should be below in the description. It'll bring you to here. You can sign up, get an AI tool that I create, help you generate content ideas, and pretty much streamline that side of your business. Again, test it out, see what you think, get back to me. So now that we have that bit out of the way, what you want to do is I copy my code. I then jump back over here to Google AI Studio again. And from here, what I wanted to do is pretty much create an image for me. So again, here's our options. This is pretty much the chat feature in Google AI Studio. We have feature, we have Gemini, we have live, images, and video. So obviously the feature section here is the Nano Banana. We can use two AI models here. So the first one is going to be Nano Banana, and the next one is going to be the Imagine Ultra one. So what I'm going to do here is open up another tab. Or we have it here actually. So we can go back. We'll use the first one in Nano Banana, and we just input the prompt into it. We make sure we're doing the aspect ratio, and I think this is great to be able to do this because if you're using Nano Banana through Gemini, you can't, aspect ratios can never really change for you. So again, great way to do it. We can run that, and what I'll do is jump over here to Imagine. So this is much better AI to pretty much get text organized and sorted for you. So we're going to run the same prompt. We're going to do 9x16, and for this what we'll get is just 4 results. Output we want 2K, and I'll just wait till the first one is done. So you can see here straight away the image is pretty much nearly done. We'll just run this one in the background, and now you have your pretty much your image done and dusted to potentially target that entire coffee industry, like we mentioned in our leads. So again, for this example, could be in a business owner, we're looking to get more leads, so turn more coffee lovers into customers, get free marketing boost for your cafe, DM coffee to claim your spot. Again, you can change this if you wanted to. You can change some of the elements from it, but again, it's going to match the exact area that you're trying to target, the leads you were trying to target. And if we jump over here again to the other AI, hopefully it's done. You can see here that it's followed a similar pattern, a similar style, and again, if we can get this one to show bigger. So turn more coffee lovers into customers, get a free marketing boost. And then we have another one here. Alright, the problem here now is the time. Marketing agency, again, you can just take the time out, edit it a bit more, but you can see how quickly you have a fully fledged ad ready to go. So all you would do again when you're creating your ad, if you're using Instagram, is bring the information over. Obviously you're targeting the Wexford area. You could look at audiences similar to obviously this. You could look to target people that potentially maybe visit these places, follow these places, or whatever the case is. So what's happening is it's going to get your post, it's going to be seen obviously in these circles, and instead of just throwing an ad up there hoping for it to stick, you have a lot more structure and a lot more potential with it. Again, you could just use this AI to help you create like a one page or PDF to kind of explain what you offer, and from there you can directly go along, reach out to each one of these and email them individually with your offer, and lo and behold, you have it all completely built. And I think the power of AI here can kind of really, there's no end to it, because realistically speaking, what you could do is you could get AI to kind of create the entire PDF or create the entire presentation and bring in a lot more of the brand colors of each individual business, because now, because you have them on a list, the next step would be to extract the color palettes, extract the palette, the images, brand image, all that from it. So this is going to allow you to kind of really tweak your kind of offer to resonate much better, I suppose, with each person when you reach out to them, because you took the time, in their eyes, you took the time to kind of get their brand, get their messaging. But realistically, you've had AI do 99% of the work for it. You're just pretty much tidying it all up before you send it out. So that is one way of how I would use Google AI Studio for small business. Again, It's very easy to use. We have a massive amount of options to use, and it's just going back and forth here with AI probably to get your exact, I suppose, outcome from it. And it's much easier, as I mentioned at the beginning of it. For me, I'm not a creative person. I have no idea how to code, but now I have a tool here that can potentially extract hundreds of leads for me. I have another tool here that I can potentially create images for me. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Again, definitely worth checking out the community if you're interested in joining. And I said, if you're a bit hesitant still obviously to join because I'm only slowly launching it, you need to check out the free offer that I have over here. So we'll leave it there. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope everyone has a great day.